And the first step in the yoga practice is to make peace with yourself. So let this breath become yourself to higher thought, to a higher consciousness. If it's a challenge, it will strengthen you. If it's a blessing, it will empower the place within you. Breathing in deeper and clearing more of the breath from the lung. And let's just start to kind of give a little bit of deep sigh. Again, deep breath in. Big sigh. A couple minutes here in a sighing out breath. So you're exaggerating the outflow of the breath. Breathing in. Again, stay with this sort of hum. Sometimes you'll go 2 or 3 times and then you'll lose interest, but keep with it. Stay with it. So you're just clearing out. It's the relief. You're letting relief go down into the marrow. So there's no tension. There's just ease. Whatever is causing a grip, you're just letting it go, as if it's already settled. Because right now, one more minute. Breathing in. On. Deep breath. Let me hear you louder. Again, breathe in. Good. 10 more. Breathe in. All the way from the center, from the rim to the axis. 9. 8. 7. Good. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good. Just breathe. And find this deep and rhythmical breath. Deep and rhythmical breath. And notice here your toes. And any tension in the toes, just notice them. Feel the toes begin to soften. Again, you don't have to try to relax. Relaxing is an effect of clearing. Sometimes we get caught up in thinking about what we need to get, what we want, what we want, what we want, what we want. And we forget about clearing, that we are each masters. Great masters, because we're the master of our own experience, of our own thought life. Notice your ankles and feel the tops of your feet and the soles of your feet. So you're bringing your attention to your feet. And where attention goes, energy follows. So you're setting this intention to your feet. And the intention is that of goodwill. That which blesses. That which gives life and rejuvenates. And allow your feet to release everywhere they've ever been. There's no carryover. There's just peace to the feet. And thank your feet, because everywhere we go on our feet. And now bring your attention to your shin bones, the two big bones between the knees and the ankles. And again, allow this renewal and refreshment in these two bones, right and left. As well the calf muscles and the muscles in the front of the shin. And then bring your attention to your knees and thank your knees. And appreciate your knees for walking, for jumping, for running. Allow your knees to rest in perfect condition for your body. We all started from one egg and one sperm, nothing you could see with your naked eye. And from that, this whole body that you live in was derived. It's all breath. So feel this breath renewing every cell. Into your femur bones, above the knees, the four muscles on the front of the leg, the muscles at the back of the leg. And feel these muscles take a natural condition of rest and ease. The body tends to be an emotional filter. And so you're clearing this filter out from the inside. It's like you wash your body with water and soap. You're washing the inside with breath and attention, peace, energy. And the hips, and the glutes, and the tailbone, and the spinal column all the way up, all the back, all the vertebra, yes, all the stomach, abdomen, the kidneys, the liver, the spleen, the lungs, the heart, all of the organs, the intestines. And thank your hands, each of the 10 fingers and the wrists, for protecting, for nurturing, for fighting, for making peace, for building and for tearing down. And let your hands rest in peace. As well, the forearm, the elbows, the shoulders, the chest, the neck. So every part of the body is being renewed and refreshed and cleared. The law of clearing, perhaps the most important law. It's kind of like the law of forgiveness, the one that breaks the wheel of karma. Karma of this life and every other. And the spine, up through the cervix, the neck, Feel the chin kind of come into the throat a little bit. So the back of the head is flat on the earth. And then address the head, the lips, the tongue, the jaw, the ears, the eyes, the eyelids, the brow, all the brain and the mind, and the heart of hearts, and the one that pumps. So the whole body is like a new body, a brand new body, renewed by breath. The body of peace, the body of love, the body of harmony and of beauty and of strength. The body that does great work, the body of many talents, the body of your life. And as you watch the breath ebb and flow, release the breath, and the next one comes. You gather the breath, and then it is released. It's like a wave. It rides to shore, and it recedes back to itself. There's a rhythm. There's not a having or a not having. The meditation is nothing that can be seized upon. It can't be done or performed. It's a flow. It's a vibration. You can't chase it, but you can become the meditation itself. You connect with a part of your being that is always meditating. That was part of the great meditation before life on this earth ever began. It's infinite wisdom, infinite possibility, infinite peace, infinite supply, infinite renewal and healing. This meditation, you begin from already being. So in this, you resume this nature of the Buddha, of the one who is awake, of the Christos, of the peace, of the already knowing, already in light. Keep your awareness on the breath. And feel this awareness growing stronger and stronger as we count up from 1 to 10. So breathe in a great awareness into your feet, all the way in from the sole to the crown. For 1. And then all the way through the shins for 2. Breathe in. And through all the knees, this refreshment and renewal, awareness. And the femur bones to the hip for 4. Breathe in. For the hip, 5, all the way in. And the hands to the shoulders for 6, breathe in. From the tailbone to the neck for 7. All the way through the neck for 8. Entire head for 9. The whole body for 10. Soul to the crown. And gently gather your hands and bring them over your head. So you're going to release your arms over your head. So you're lengthening one long space from toes to fingers. Good, nice and long. And gently gather your knees into your chest and give yourself a big hug. A great big hug here with both knees. And just go ahead and gently recline yourself over to your left side. Your left side. Just rest here on your left side. And before you sit up on your seat, decide one thing right now for yourself. Meditation is only the first step, but it's the clearing that then allows you to choose a deliberate thought, a deliberate intention, not to be default of belief or of society or of some other kind of disposition, but of your own soul's disposition, of the sovereign being's disposition. So choose one thing for yourself. And right now you're kind of like in between lifetimes. You're not really asleep and you're not really awake. You're not really here and you're not really there. You're kind of in between thoughts, in between lifetimes. Before you sit up, choose one thing for yourself. And the awareness of it is the starting point. What you know will be true for you. And what you know is when your awareness of something inside of you comes into the heart. And so go ahead and sit up in this awareness. Whatever it is for you this afternoon, just one thing and sit up. Maybe that one thing is every other thing, like that all-encompassing, like the feeling of being ecstatic or overjoyed or in peace or connected. And then go ahead and sit up. Sit up. Sit up tall. And we're going to go ahead and have the hands here in Hasta Mudra, and we're going to conclude our practice this afternoon with 3 ohms. So, A, O, A-U-M. 2 vowels and 1 consonant. And you're just going to vibrate the frequency of whatever this person is that stood up, that wasn't here before, but now is here. And it's awake, and it's alive. It's like the seed being on the shelf, but now it's in the soil. Now it has a chance to live. And And that soil is the heart. So first 3 breaths, breathe in. And big sigh from the crown to the tail. Good again, breathe in. Lose some inhibition here, a little bit deeper. Breathe in. 100% all the way out. 3 ohms. Heart center, from one light to another. May peace keep you and serendipity meet you on your way. God bless you always. Until next time.